best highlights across Northeast Wisconsin. This is Friday Night Blitz with Brandon Kinnard.
Here we go with a Level 2 playoff edition of the Blitz. And we'll start off this week with a championship caliber matchup in Division 2. West De Pere and Kaukauna have met 4 times now since the start of last season. The Phantoms won them both last year. The Ghost won this year's regular season matchup back in Week 2. Time for another. Galloping into Halloween with a matchup of Ghosts and Phantoms. How fitting. And it's a low-scoring game. Early second half, 3-0 Kaukauna. And here they score. Finley Dorio to Parker Shue has the Ghosts up 10-0 on the great throw and catch. West De Pere responds early fourth quarter. Evan Ott, the old Tim Tebow jump pass. Their running back hits Joseph Reisenberg for the touchdown. Phantoms back within a score. 6 minutes to play. The punt goes through the hands. Tucker Hoffman, though, with a great play to run back, pick it up, and get it off. Still great field position for the Phantoms. Down just 6. Fourth down here. They try the reverse to Ben Lemrond. Ball on the turf. Ghosts recover. So that's the game, right? Well, there's 7 seconds left here. It's fourth down. Kaukauna just trying to run out the clock. Dorio throws it. It's caught short of the marker. So the Phantoms get the stop, and they get one more chance. An unbelievable turn of events. Here they go on their one play. Duke Chauvel, the quarterback, under pressure. Kaukauna blitzes. He's got Ott open. Through the hands. An unbelievable game and a win for Kaukauna. John Mino caught up with their head coach, Matt Binsfeld, and he just had to ask.
Tell me about your last offensive play.
So, we had something different in mind, but that's the way it played out, and so we had to adapt and overcome it. So, like I said, it wasn't what we drew up in the huddle, but things happen in high school football, and you roll with it, and that's what we did.
One of the best high school football games I've ever seen. The elements, the hard hitting, a clean game, few penalties. These two teams walk away with their heads high, winning or losing on the scoreboard.
Sure. We have so much respect for West De Pere. They were really banged up tonight without a lot of key kids, and they battled. There was no difference. Their kids were ready to step in, and we have a ton of respect for their program, the coaches, everybody.
For what you guys did in the conference this year against those guys, all those guys, that's all I have to say. You have to be so proud of this football team right now.
Absolutely. I think our whole town is. So.
It's pretty crazy. Football crazy in Kaukauna right now.
It is. It's good to see because there's been a lot of hard, there's been a lot of lean years for us, so it's good to have it back.
What you have done is one of the best coaching jobs in the state, no question about it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Best of luck next week, Coach.
Thank you.
You bet. There you go, Brandon.
Johnny, thank you. And a reminder, you can catch Mino and Ted Stefaniak every Friday on TV 32 Sports Showdown. Let's jump up to Division 1 now, starting with the surprising all-local matchup. Here's John Miller in Fond du Lac.
Brandon, 2 teams duking it out who had to claw their way just to get into the playoffs. Now, one of them is headed to Level 3. It's 5-seed Fond du Lac hosting 8-seed De Pere. Let's see how it shook out. Redbirds up 7-0 in the first quarter, but the Cardinals have a 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Direct snap to running back Tanner Dalsky, who gets it and runs it on in. It's all tied. Now De Pere has the ball in Cardinals territory on the next possession. They're going for it on 4th down, and Easton Art is picked off by Sam Murray. He takes it deep into Redbirds territory. A few plays later, the Cardinals capitalize. Connor Klaprick, a quick touch pass to Calvin Mullins, who will eventually work his way into the end zone. They go up 14-7 midway through the second quarter. And with just seconds left to go in the first half, it's another direct stab to Dalsky. He takes it all the way over to the other side of the field for a short touchdown. It's 21-7 Cardinals. Fond du Lac cruises to a 42-21 victory. Here's head coach Sam Pluker, who never lost faith in his team even after they started the season 0-4 after a loss to Kimberly.
I think it was a massive turning point. We told them simply, that's the #1 team in the state and you lost by 1 point. So we're not an 0-4 football team. Our record doesn't show the type of team we are. I think those guys, it really hurt them because it was a really competitive game and we lost on a 2-point conversion late in the game and we threw a pick. But we just told them we're right there and it's going to take the minor details, and I think what we saw the next week in Kaukauna practice was really attention to those minor details.
And next up for the Cardinals, they will play 2-seed Marquette. From Fond du Lac High School, John Miller, NBC 26.
From 0-4 to Level 3, one of the best turnarounds I can remember. Speaking of Kimberly, they're at home against Stevens Point. Late third quarter, Makers with the lead and adding on as Gavin Tyson busts through and scores. They go up 21-12. Spash responds. Grant Chondanis to the corner. Amon Konpaki with the touchdown. And they're still in it. Panthers down just 3, 21-18. Next Kimberly drive, though. Marcus Doucette. There he is. Stumbling, but keeps his feet and scores it. Puts the Makers back up double digits. Panthers with a 4th down. They've got to go here. Looking deep, but it's picked off. Thomas Myers with it, and that seals it. The Makers moving on again. A 35-18 win. And they'll get the victor in this one. Neenah and Chippewa Falls. The Rockets on defense here, very first play of the game. The Cardinals botch the snap, get it back, but Tawan Reed, the sack for Neenah, setting the tone early. Ensuing Rockets possession after a punt. You give the ball to Grant Dean, good things are going to happen. 41-yard house call there for the Rockets superstar, and they have an early 7-0 lead, and here they go again. This time it's the freshman QB, Ashton Van Beek, the keeper for 68 yards. Neenah goes on to win it 21-0, so hey, how about some Rockets and paper makers next week? Here we go to Division III. It's Notre Dame at home against Fox Valley Lutheran. Opening kickoff, Lucas Pappendorf busts through to the second level, and here he goes, all the way down to the NDA 29-yard line. Leads to a Fox's field goal. Later in the first quarter, Triton's already up 7-3, and here is Christian Collins. Look at this kid, making guys miss, reversing field, off to the races. 63-yard house call on the punt. Notre Dame goes up 14-3, and there was plenty more where that came from Collins. Another big gain for him as Notre Dame wins big, 49-10. To Division IV now, we've got Luxembourg Casco at home against Kiel. Third quarter, Spartans already up 3 scores, and their defense holding it down on a 4th down here. They stuff the Raiders. LC takes over in great field position, and then this guy goes to work. Max Ronsman. Just looks like he's going for a walk in the park here, weaving around defenders, down to the 1. They score one play later. And then they got one on their next drive, too. Andrew Kloss crosses the plane. Spartans with a convincing 41-0 win. They've got 2 Rivers next week. That'll be a big one. Other side of the D4 bracket, it's conference rivals Xavier and Winneconne. Wolves with the football early. Brady Immel looking over the middle, but check out the catch from Tyler Brightman. A great interception there. Hawks take over but get no points. Wolves with it again. Immel rolls right, looking end zone. Incomplete. No points in the first half when we were there, but the Hawks go on to win it 14-3. Xavier on to level 3. Nothing quite like fall in Door County. Southern Door and Wrightstown. This was a battle of attrition. Late first half, still scoreless. Tigers punting it away. So roll down inside the 10. And a late decision here to pick it up from Mason Motquin. He fumbles it. Tigers take over. That is a massive play in a low-scoring game. Wrightstown cashes it in. Aiden Humphreys scores it. And Wrightstown rolled to a 21-6 win. We'll be right back with our play of the night. Our Friday Night Blitz play of the night, we head back to Green Bay's west side. Notre Dame at home against Fox Valley Lutheran. All this guy does is make big plays. Christian Collins on the punt return, reverses field, and off he goes. A 63-yard house call. Collins with another huge night as Notre Dame beat FBL convincingly. Here's one of his touchdowns on the ground. Had a few of those as well. Tritons won it 49-10. They are on to level 3. Man, we've got some great matchups coming up next week. Kimberly, Neenah, Luxembourg, Casco, 2 Rivers, just to name a few. Already looking forward to a level 3 edition of Friday Night Blitz next week. Thanks for spending your Friday night with us. Have a great weekend.